Hello traders, very good morning and welcome to the live market analysis by Tradeducation. This is episode 102 and I'm Madhuram. And before I go through today's live analysis, just to give you, I'll just go through the quick disclaimer that trading involves substantial risk and is not suitable for all investors. Also, the information which I'm sharing is for educational purposes only and cannot be used for any trade related activity. So with that, let's quickly look at, what the option development can be for today. And let me just quickly share my screen. And first of all, let me go through the currently daily time frame. And, let's analyze from the daily time frame. So one of the things, which is clearly evident from daily time frame is that we are trading in a big range. So this is one of the bigger range. Let's see if I exclude the gap. So if I exclude this gap, then we just have one gap, which has not yet filled. Second thing is, we are seeing one-time premium for the last 2 days. So, this is day one and this is day two. So, and also this is a sort of a 3-day balance. Okay, so that is also an additional data point, which we need to refer to. So coming through, what can happen is, so first of all, there are stops, which are built at the lows of the 3-day balance. And second thing is, it is trying to reach the 20 EMA, which is around, 9163 levels. Okay. Also, it has broken the 9000, which was a resistance level. So what I'm expecting today is, a sort of continuation and maybe tagging the 20 EMA line. Okay. So this is, currently what I'm, anticipating. Now, before going through the market profile chart, let us just quickly look at the pre-open market. And currently, Nifty is the spot price is just 12 points. So the close yesterday's close was okay. That's fine. So even if you don't, so basically what we know is that there is a small, so Nifty is going to open up, a bit green. And so let's move to the market profile chart. Okay, so from the volume profile, let me also draw the 3-day balance. So this is the 3-day balance, and here, what I'm clearly seeing is, first of all, we have a double distribution. Okay, so there is an LVN. There are also multiple LVNs, at here. So what I'll be looking forward is that the auction should not reach the value area high. If the sellers, so if it does not reach the value area, it means that low selling confidence and buying is strong, and I'll be expecting continuation to the upside, tagging the high, and also the point of control, the volume point of control. Okay. So from the market profile chart, so let me just, okay, so these are the, so this is the bigger balance and this is, the 2 or 3 day balance, which I clearly talked about. So this is the balance high and this is the balance low. Okay. So let's move to the market profile chart. So some of the references, which I've already marked is, so first of all, if you see, we are in a 3-day balance. Okay. Second thing is we still have a good single print zone, indicating. So this is the single print zone, and what I'm expecting is the auction to open slightly above the balance, okay, above the high, and if it fails, then that is a good opportunity to go for a short position, targeting the prominent point of control. Okay, so we also have a prominent point of control today, and what is going to happen is we might see a sort of reversal from here. Okay. So we are just 4 minutes away from the market open. So before the market opens, so this is the first auction path, which I'm seeing. The second auction path, which I'm seeing is, we might see a continuation, then the single print high. So this is the level, which I'll be monitoring. And if we see a sort of rejection, then then this is a good opportunity to go for a short trade. And third scenario which I'm seeing which can happen is, it tags the high, and then it tries to tag the high of 15th of May. Okay, so if this is happening, then odds are high that we might see further continuation to the upside. So uh, so these are the three scenarios which I'm currently getting prepared for. Third thing is, if you look at the value area. So this is the value area of the first day, this is the value area of the second day, and then we have an inside day, or a sort of internal, or the value is coinciding. Okay, so what I'll be seeing is, the auction should not, so if the auction opens above, higher the odds that it will try to reach this value. Okay, so if this so this is a scenario. So I'm getting prepared myself for the short trade, and I'm seeing that it might reach the value. So let me merge these two charts, and so this is the bigger value which I'm looking for, and this is the bigger balance. So these are the two scenarios which are currently going through my mind. And what is going to happen is, the auction is definitely going to open above the yesterday's high. If it opens, then I'll be, so this is the important point of reference. And if I see a sort of rejection at this level, then I'll be looking forward to sell calls, or go short in futures, keeping my first target as this intra bar half back, and the second target will be this value area. Okay, so the current time is 9:30. We are just 2 minutes away. So let me again redraw the value area. So the two value area which I'm already sharing with you. So this is value area 1, and this is the 3-day balance. Okay, this is the second value area. Okay, so the current time is 9:14. So we are just a minute away before the market opens. So another 30 more seconds, and let's see where the auction opens. So just let me have a quick sip of water. Okay, so the time is, so 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and yeah, let's see what happens now. Okay, so if you see clearly, the auction has opened above this value area, and now I'll be monitoring this reference level. Okay, so the auction is now trying to reach the lower value area. Okay, so this can be a quick scalp trade. Just let me go to the order flow chart, and yes, so this is a quick scalp trade. Let's just wait for a couple of minutes. Also, there is a single print, a double print zone here, so this will act as a level of support, but odds are high that it will be getting cleared. So let's just wait for a couple of minutes. Okay, so the auction is not going to the lower value area, it is trying to go above. So now the odd changes, and now the increases to tag the high of yesterday. So this is the level which I'm seeing that it will be tagging. Okay, so now it is trying to find some of the liquidity, and yeah, so now it is tagged. It has tagged the high. So this reference becomes a poor high. So let's just quickly look at the order flow charts, and there are about 103. So good, and currently the buyers are in control. From the VSA chart, the cumulative delta is positive. So now there should be continuation. So I'll be seeing continuation, and I'll be looking for the auction to go high. See, now it's going high, and now the odds increases to tag the balance high, or so odds are high, that it will clear the single print zone. Now if the auction comes below the yesterday's high, then the scenario changes, but let's wait for some time. So I'm looking for the single print zone to get cleared. So let's just wait patiently. Let me check the order flow chart. Okay, so it is making new highs. Looking at the low, there are 199 sellers, so trapped sellers are there, but not in big numbers. And from the commitment of traders, currently the buyers are the ones who are winning the auction, so they are in control for the moment. The time is 9:80, so let's just wait patiently. Okay, so now the auction is again coming, touching the yesterday's high, and it is, again it is trying to take a pullback. So let me remove splitting and merging. Okay, so now it looks like buyers are exhausting and sellers are stepping in. Again, we are tagging the yesterday's high, this level. And now the auction is within yesterday's range. So just wait for a minute, because now some sort of choppiness action will be seen. So mind you, this is live data. The current time is 9:19. So the 5 minutes is going to get over, and let's look at from the order flow chart. Okay, so odds are high that we will be going above. We will be tagging the high. So let's see. So anything relevant happening? Let's see. So again, now the auction. So you have to observe, where the auction is getting, halted, or where it is spending a lot of time. So if you see, it is spending a lot of time around the yesterday's high. So let's see whether my analysis, it proves to be right or wrong. Most of the time I'm wrong. So yeah, so that's why I shared in the disclaimer that this trading involves substantial risk, and the information which I'm sharing is for educational purposes only. Okay, so let's wait. So the auction is reaching below the yesterday's high. So okay, and it is already below the VWAP. So the VWAP is at 9089, and now the sellers are stepping in. Okay, so let's just wait for this 5-minute candle. It has been just 1 minute, so you never know what's going to happen. So this is the VWAP line. So the auction should close below the VWAP line. Okay, and if you see, we have got stacked buyers, so they will be protecting their positions, and if it goes below 9064 or 9065, odds increases to touch the low of the first 5-minute candle. So now the stacked buyers are currently protecting. So let me draw that, the stacked buyers. rectangle. Okay, so these are the stacked buyers. So let me remove this. Okay, so let's go again back to the market profile chart, and let me also look at the volume profile chart. Let me hide this. So currently, where are we? We are at the top of the balance. Okay, so let's look into this 3-day balance. So we are in the top of the balance. Okay, so let's see that. Again, the auction is going towards the high. Okay, so buyers are still building up their positions. So the absorption of supply is going on for the moment. So absorption of, so currently what is happening is of supply. Okay, and low selling confidence. So confidence, you have to measure market confidence every 15 minutes or every 5 minutes based on your understanding of the markets. See, now again the auction is around the high of yesterday. So buyers are still holding the fort, and let's see whether the single print zone is getting tagged or not. So again sellers are stepping in. Let's look at the order flow chart. So the time is 9:24, so 1 minute away. So let's just wait, and if you see there is a rejection at the VWAP levels, so odds increases to tag the high. Okay, sorry, that's my daughter, so sorry for that noise. Let's see. So let me look at the order flow chart. Okay, so the candle is closed above the support zone. So let's see the stacked buyers. So if the zone gets cleared, odds increases to touch the low. Again, the VWAP is acting as the level of support. Okay, so it is, if you see the auction is hovering around the VWAP levels, the delta is positive. So let's just wait. So the auction is still trading within the bigger range, so nothing has changed. And we need to see whether it gets into the second balance. Okay, the value. Okay. Let me also merge this session with this session. Okay. So if you see the value has clearly migrated below, lower. Okay. So from this chart, what we are clearly seeing is that value is clearly lower. The auction is trading higher. So now the odds increases that we should look for an opportunity to short. So where to short, that is an important thing to notice. So first is just wait for this high and the balance high to get tagged, because that's where again the sellers will be stepping in. Right now buyers are still trying to hold the fort. So let me look at the VWAP, let me look at the VSA and the order flow chart. So if you see, they are still trying to hold the fort, and the stacked buyers are still protecting their positions. So let's just see what is happening. So today being an expiry day, a lot of premium erosion is going on, and now we are again above the VWAP levels. So just patiently waiting and watching for the high to get tagged. Okay, so now the auction is chopping around, or just balancing around the yesterday's high. Yeah, sorry for the background noises. So the odds increases to tag the high, or the high which was made on the 18th of May. Also notice that 18th of May, it was a trending day, and last two auctions, they clearly cleared the single print zone. So if you see now, the stacked buyers or momentum buyers are stepping in. Maybe some of their indicators are telling them to buy, or RSI or MACD or stochastic. So the stacked buyers, they are still there and they are still protecting the position. Okay, let's go back to the market profile chart. Okay, so does the high is getting tagged? Let's look at the order flow chart. So both the candles, they closed above the VWAP, and the stacked buyers are still there. They are still helping to protect, or they are able to absorb the supply. So current time is 9:31. Okay, so while this is happening, let me quickly go through the crude oil chart. And in crude oil, it is clearly making higher highs. It was in a form of a 2-day balance yesterday, day before yesterday, and it has clearly broken above the balance, and it is trading high. So from the volume profile perspective, so this is the balance, and we are still trading above the balance. Okay, so one of the references which I'll be keeping this high, and let me look at the order flow chart. Okay, so order flow chart, it clearly shows the high will be getting tagged. Plus there is a single print zone here. Sorry, I pressed F5. That's fine. So let's quickly go back to Nifty. Let's look at the order flow. Okay, so the sellers are still stepping in. And now the auction is again below the yesterday's high. So let me go back to the crude oil chart. So this is the single print zone which act as a level of support. And if you clearly see the value, in crude oil. So this the value is migrating higher. Okay, so I think just do look at this, and with that, I'll like to end the session, and let's just keep looking at the reference areas. And I would request you to please to like, subscribe, and press the bell icon to get notified for my upcoming sessions and upcoming trainings. And do join my Telegram channel. Do visit the website. And with that, I would like to end today's session and just keep on observing the auction path, which I shared. So with that, let me end this session, and let's connect again soon. Okay. Take care. Happy and safe trading. Yeah. Bye for now.